Good morning, this is Rosario with Alderman Chevy GMC here in Rutland, Vermont. Today we are looking at a 2025 Chevrolet Tahoe Premier. There's a ton of stuff we're going to go over in this video on this vehicle, so let's jump right into it. It has a 5.3 liter V8 engine married to a 10-speed automatic transmission. This one's finished off in a nice iridescent pearl tricoat color. Up here you'll have your LED daytime running lights, as well as some C-shaped LED daytime running lights, projector style LED headlights, nice blacked out Chevy bow tie here on the grille, front facing camera, as well as a bunch of safety sensors throughout the whole perimeter of the vehicle. High gloss black painted 22-inch wheels, nice black Tahoe badging there on the side. These running boards down here are nice and textured, so you're not going to be falling, getting in and out of your vehicle in the inclement weather. Some more cameras here on the mirrors on both sides as well as your blind zone alert. That indicator will light up orange if you have somebody coming up in your blind spot you can't quite see. Keyless entry here on the front and on the back. You can press this button to lock and unlock the vehicle as long as you have your key within a reasonable distance of the vehicle, and that way you don't have to take it out of your pocket or anything. If your hands are full, you can just press this button and get right into your Tahoe here. Here on the driver's door you have your automatic mirror and window adjustments. You can select what mirror you want to change and move it around with this D-pad right here. Your lock and unlock button, as well as your storage spots for your seat configurations. So you have a 10-way power seat adjuster, lumbar support. You can customize this the way you like. That's the most comfortable seating for you. And press set and store it in one of these two spots. And that way, when you jump in the vehicle, if you have two primary drivers, you can just press whatever storage spot you have and it'll automatically move to that spot, which is nice to have. Before we go over too much on the front, I'm gonna hop in the back, give you some perspective on room. There's a ton of room in the back. This seat is back to my liking, and this is the two bucket seats in the middle, and I'm 6 feet tall, and you can see that I have plenty of space back here, and I can bring the seat back or forward with these levers here. This one's up right now. I'll go over all the different ways you can lift the seats up and all that stuff in a second here. This is your climate control settings for the back of the vehicle. You have heated seats. These two middle seats are heated. You have your fan speed for your back seat, your temperature controls. You can set it to auto. It'll sort of adjust to whatever it thinks the most comfortable temperature will be. Two seat type plugins here, and a 120 volt outlet down here. It's like a regular household outlet. Cup holders for your back seat passengers. Kangaroo pockets on the back of both these seats here. It's definitely nice to have. This third row. You can see I had plenty of room in this one, and I still have room in the third row here too, so there's a ton of room in these Tahoes. In the back you have a C-type plug in there, another one on the other side, cup holders. You can drop these seats down automatically with buttons in the back that we will go over soon. You can drop these seats down as well, so if you're in the third row and you're looking to get out but the seat's kind of in the way, you can press this button and it drops it down. Press this button again and it lifts up again so that you can just easily get right out of the third row right there. Now you can also do this manually by pressing these levers here. So you can slide the seat back and forth with this lever, and this lever drops it down once, press it again, it lifts it up again. Now you can get into the third row without having to sneak past this middle bucket seats here. Now we'll go over the front. First thing, when you sit in the driver's seat, you'll see your electronic parking brake. Things like your lane keep assist. The orange light will indicate that it's on. If it senses you going over the lines a little bit, it'll sort of correct you back in your driving lane. It's a safety feature that goes off of all those sensors and stuff around the vehicle, and the cameras of course too. Parking assist, it'll help you with parking, and if you press this button too, it'll show up here that you turned it on. This is your auto start stop. This will turn the vehicle off if you're at a red light for an extended period of time. And as soon as you take your foot off the brake and move it over to the gas, your car will immediately start back up again. It's your traction control, your 360 camera view, which will show up on your display here. We'll go over that in a second. More parking assist options. Your drive mode dial, so you can switch from 2 high to 4 high with these buttons here. Right now it's on auto, so it's in 4-wheel drive right now. We press the 2-wheel drive button, it'll switch over to 2-wheel. It is a rear-wheel drive vehicle when it's in 2-wheel drive. We press 4 high, it'll throw it over to 4 high. If we press auto, it'll go back to auto. And this is some drive modes that we have here. So if we turn this dial here, we'll get into our display. If we turn this dial here, we have off-road mode, tow haul mode, normal mode, and sport mode. Headlight settings, right now it's on auto. You can adjust it to your liking. On this side of the steering wheel, you have your adaptive cruise control settings. You can also switch the settings of your driver display with these buttons here. You can press this button to set your cruise control. And you have your forward collision alert too, so you can set a gap between you and the person in front of you with this button here. There's 3 gap adjustments, 3 being the farthest distance, 2, and then 1. The person in front of you, when they slow down, if you have this hooked up with the cruise control, if they slow down, you'll slow down, that kind of thing. So on this side of the steering wheel, you have your hands-free audio and phone call settings, as well as your heated steering wheel button right there. You can pick up phone calls, hang up phone calls. These buttons over here will be to turn up your radio. The top button's to turn it up, the bottom button's to turn it down. And this side over here will be to flip through your stations or skip songs or things like that. The top button's to skip forward, the bottom button's to skip backwards. Nice golden Chevy bow tie here on the steering wheel. Your engine start stop button will be under here. You have a giant display in here, 17.7 inches diagonally. So definitely a large display. You can check things like your vehicle status, maintenance, things like that. It'll tell you if you have low tire pressure, brake pad life, oil life, those type of things. Press the power off button there. If your Google Assistant, you can ask Google to give you directions or look things up for you while you're driving. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, your Play Store, you can download apps and stuff like that through there. Your climate control settings, your auto park assist, you can click through that and it'll sort of show you, well, you have to have it on, and it'll sort of show you different parking options that you might be doing, like parallel park or things like that, and you select which one you're trying to do and it'll assist you in that. It's your navigation here, your radio settings, your Sirius, AM, FM. It's your navigation. Connect your phone through Bluetooth. Now we'll check out the camera. So we'll press this 360 camera button over here and it'll bring up our cameras on our display. So it's your standard, this is the front facing camera. This is the front aerial view. The side views, it's showing the front side views there. We'll have the backup camera if we throw it in reverse. Here on the screen you also have ventilated seats, so air conditioned seats for the summertime, heated seats for the wintertime, 2 options for the back or the back and the bottom of the seat. Your AC button will be there. Your fan speed, you can turn up and down the speed of the fans, bringing up the climate. Heated seats for both the front seats as well. Down here you have more climate control settings, physical buttons as opposed to buttons on the screen. You can turn all the climate controls off with this button and turn it back on as well. Auto will adjust to different temperatures and things is most comfortable. This is your fan speed. This is to go down in fan speed, up in fan speed. Your front defroster, your rear defroster. Dual zone climate control in here, so you can have this side of the vehicle one temperature and this side another. Giant wireless charging pad here, as well as some more charger plugins, USB, C-type plug-in. Some more cup holders. Up here you can drop the seats down as well. You can adjust your power lift gate, which is the hatchback in the back. You can adjust your center console here with this button here. Slide it back further, and you have a little more storage in here, a little drawer that slides out, more storage in here. We'll bring this forward. Now it's sort of like a secret storage compartment underneath the center console there. Pretty large center console up here as well. Tons of storage in there. Nice lock and glove box. Nice jet black interior in here. Leather seats. Leather wrapped steering wheel. You have a capless fuel fill here, so you don't have a gas cap hanging down scratching up the paint. You don't have to get your hands dirty at the gas station unscrewing the gas cap. For your power lift gate, there's your backup camera there. For your power lift gate, you just press this button. It'll open automatically for you. You can adjust the height, at how low or high this lifts up. False floor in the back here with some more storage. You have your tire repair kit. Your jack will be under there and stuff like that. Another 120 volt in the back here. You can drop the bucket seats in the middle, but first I'll drop this third row. So you can drop the seat down and you can lift it back up. Just have to hold it for a couple seconds and it'll drop all the way down. And you can lift the seats up as well in the third row. You can lift these ones back up in the in the third row. The second row you can you have to put them back down manually. To close your power lift gate, you just press this button here. It'll drop down automatically. Running boards on this side and keyless entry on this side, of course, too. Now, if you have any questions about this vehicle, you can give us a call at 802-776-5000 and ask for Rosario, that's me. Or if you want to give this a test drive, you can come down to 65 Windcrest Road here in Rutland, Vermont. Thank you, have a good day.